I don't know if you know this, but I was in Atlanta, still with the Orlando Magic. We get a call from Jerry West, my agent, 2 a.m. Me and Jerome, we out at the club. Jerry West says, I got what you want. At that time, I was asked for 150. I knew I wasn't going to get 150, but Jerry got me 120. So he called me up to the room, and he put the piece of paper on the thing. And before I could sign, he stopped me. He said, let me tell you something. I just acquired this kid from Charlotte. You and him going to get about 3 or 4 championships. I was like, who are you talking about? He said, Kobe Bryant. I was like, all right, cool. I wasn't worried about none of that. I was just trying to get to that 120 and trying to get to that 120. And that was the first time I knew of your greatness. And then when you came in, you was 18, you was doing a lot. And I can remember one time in the 3-on-2 drill, you came down on Sean Rooks and you put up your thing, bing, 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 bing. And Dale said, shh, Kobe, one day you're going to be a great player, but don't ever do that again.
Yeah. I had the opportunity, to play against guys like Shaq and, of course, Byron Scott, Eddie Jones, Cesar Ceballos. And it's been a great training camp so far. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it to the fullest.
One thing what I loved about you as an 18-year-old is you wanted it. A lot of guys on our team didn't want it, but you wanted it at a 18-year-old. And that's why in the Utah game, everybody talks about those air balls. I wasn't mad at you.
Open Kobe Bryant for 3, another air ball. He shoots back-to-back air balls, Jazz basketball.
And that's why I was the first one to come grab you and say, hey, I know everybody's laughing and giggling now, but one day people will fear you at the end of the game. So I knew that about you as an 18-year-old. It was fun.
I remember the first practice, we had Travis Knight on the team. And, you proceeded to just annihilate this kid. And, just from everything, from talking trash to him to, he was afraid to get on the bus. And one thing that I noticed about you from the jump was that you didn't respect people that you could bully. You didn't respect them, and you test them, and you'd see what they let you get away with, and you'd see if they would fold to that. And that was the first thing I observed about you, and that competitive fire that you had. And then it all started making sense to me. That's how I see him play with that rage when it comes out. And that's how I see guys, when he plays, they back away from him because they're afraid of him. They're afraid of that confrontation, that physicality. And then I remember you taking me down to Jerry's Deli. Back in the day, we had the big flip phones, you know what I mean? I didn't have one, though. You had one. I said, man, I didn't get one of those, man. That's pretty damn cool. You had the big joint and just hanging out with you, man. And you showing me the ropes from day one.
Being swept out of the playoffs in May.
96 through 99 was a frustrating point. I don't know about, maybe a little bit for you, but for me, being one of the best bigs in the league and having that title of not winning one, I think it took toll on both of us. I wanted to get it, you wanted to get it.
Well, I'm at a point in my life where individual honors don't mean much anymore. I'm just, more worried about what the team is capable of doing.
I admit I was probably crazy. Well,
we both weren't necessarily stable.
Because my thing is, I didn't want to, for us and for me, I didn't want to have that title of, they ain't got one yet.
Right. I
remember one day reading in the paper, Shaq's averaging 20 or 30 and doing this, and the great Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said, well, he didn't win none yet.
Right.
So is he great? And that just kind of,
yeah. Well, one thing that, I understood was your necessity to have to win one. There was a lot of pressure. And I think there was a lot of frustration because you kept seeing this kid and everybody kept saying, okay, be patient with this kid, be patient with this kid. And you're saying, listen, I don't have patience. I have to win now. And this kid needs to develop now.
Remember that?
I think I can remember the first time we had our first fight, and you looked and said, okay, this is crazy.
I did say that.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, crazy.
You did. Anyway, we were playing a pickup game. We was doing a lockout season, Southwest College, playing a pickup game. We're on opposite teams.
Right.
And trash talking.
Yes.
And you kept saying, yeah, take that little. I'm like, I'm looking around. Oh, me.
Yes.
Right? And I said, oh, hold on, ain't gonna be too many more of those little,
Yeah, I remember that.
And what'd you say? Well, what you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? And then that's, the next thing I knew, I saw a big hand coming this way, and I remember going this way, and I remember throwing some lollipop, Golden Polynese came and caught, and then they all just kind of broke us apart, broke us up. I'm looking at this and I'm saying, man, he wants this thing. It affects him, right? I mean, it consumes him. And then from that moment on, I knew we spoke the same language. Doesn't matter if we had disagreements with any other, our drive to win, like we have to win. There's no other option. We're gonna figure this out. We're gonna get this done. And we did it.